Imagine stepping into a home that feels like an art gallery and a cozy sanctuary at the same time. Picture rustic beams, eclectic decor, and a touch of free-spirited bohemian charm. Sounds dreamy? Well, that's exactly what we're exploring today, a Bohemian retreat barndominium. If you love this type of look, hit that subscribe button to help us create more videos, and let us know in the comments what you'd love to see in future videos. Now, if you're new here, a barndominium is a barn-inspired home that combines rustic charm with modern living. They're known for their open spaces and sturdy, functional designs. But when you throw in bohemian vibes, you create something truly beautiful, a living space that feels like a creative retreat from the world. If you found this video inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means to me, and it helps keep the design ideas coming your way. Let's start with the basics. A Bohemian retreat barndominium is the good marriage of rustic and bohemian styles. On one hand, you've got the rugged and barn-inspired structure with its metal exteriors, open floor plans, and loft spaces. On the other, you've got the carefree, artistic touches of bohemian design. Think layers of color, textures, and personal expression. Together, they create a space that feels both grounded and inspiring. What makes a barndominium inherently boho? It's all about embracing natural materials, creative decor, and that collected over time aesthetic. In a Bohemian retreat barndominium, you'll find earthy tones balanced with pops of bold colors, vintage furniture paired with handmade crafts, and indoor spaces that flow seamlessly into outdoor living areas. These homes are good for those who love the idea of a relaxed yet stylish living space. They're good for families or anyone who wants their home to feel like a sanctuary for creativity and relaxation. The open spaces of a barndominium give you a blank canvas to work with, and the boho vibe adds the personality. So, if you're someone who loves blending function and beauty with a touch of whimsy, a Bohemian retreat barndominium might just be your dream home. Now, let's break down the design elements that make this style so unique. All right, let's talk design. What really makes a Bohemian retreat barndominium stand out? It's the details, the layers, and the way everything feels so effortlessly curated. Let's start with materials. The foundation of this style is all about natural elements, wooden beams, exposed brick, and even metal finishes for that rustic charm. These elements give the space an earthy and grounded feel, which is the good backdrop for boho decor. Next, the color palette. Picture soft, earthy tones like terracotta, olive green, and beige. Now add a sprinkle of vibrant colors, deep magenta, mustard yellow, or even a hint of turquoise. These pops of color come through in rugs, throw pillows, or wall art, giving the space energy without overwhelming it. And then, there's the furniture. A Bohemian retreat barndominium thrives on mismatched vintage pieces. Think a well-loved leather couch paired with a rattan armchair or a coffee table made from reclaimed wood. The trick here is to make it look like everything was collected over time, even if it wasn't. Finally, the decor. This is where you get to have fun. Macrame wall hangings, woven baskets, statement light fixtures. These little touches bring in that boho charm. Don't forget the plants. Greenery is essential for adding life and softness to the space. With these elements, you're on your way to creating a home that feels warm, inviting, and uniquely yours. Now, let's take a tour through the spaces in your dream Bohemian retreat barndominium. Starting with the living room. This is the heart of the home, so it's all about comfort and creativity. Picture an oversized couch covered in textured cushions, layered rugs on the floor, and a gallery wall filled with eclectic art. Add some hanging plants and a vintage coffee table, and you've got yourself a boho paradise. Moving on to the kitchen and dining area. Here, open shelving is your best friend. Use it to display handmade pottery, vintage dishes, and maybe even a few plants. For the dining table, go for something rustic, like a long wooden table paired with mismatched chairs or even a bench. And don't forget the lighting. A rattan pendant light or some string lights can instantly make the space feel more inviting. Now, the bedrooms. This is where you really get to lean into the retreat vibe. Imagine a canopy bed draped in airy, sheer fabrics, surrounded by fairy lights. Add a cozy reading nook with floor cushions, a poof, and a stack of books. It's all about creating a space where you can relax and recharge. Lastly, the outdoor areas. These are just as important as the interiors. Think hammocks, a fire pit, and cozy seating with boho-inspired cushions. Wrap-around porches are good for enjoying the view, especially when adorned with fairy lights and hanging plants. It's all about creating spaces that feel like an extension of the home. Ready to create your own Bohemian retreat Barndominium? Let's talk about how to get started. First, start small. Don't feel like you have to transform your entire home overnight. Pick one area, like your living room or patio, and focus on adding boho elements there. Once you've nailed the vibe, you can expand to other areas. Second, embrace thrift and DIY. You don't have to break the bank to achieve this look. Hit up thrift stores for vintage furniture and decor, or try your hand at some DIY projects. Macrame wall hangings, painted pots, or even upcycled furniture can add that personal touch. And finally, don't forget to make it personal. The best boho spaces are filled with items that have meaning, family heirlooms, souvenirs from your travels, or art you've created yourself. These pieces tell your story and make the space uniquely yours. Remember, the beauty of a Bohemian retreat Barndominium is in its imperfections. It's about mixing and matching, layering, and letting your creativity shine. And there you have it, the beauty of Bohemian retreat Barndominium design. From the rustic charm of Barndominiums to the artistic, laid-back vibe of boho decor, this style truly has something for everyone. If this inspired you, let me know in the comments. What's your favorite boho element? Is it the layered rugs, the vintage furniture, or maybe those dreamy outdoor spaces? And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss any of our design inspiration videos. Thanks for watching and happy designing.